Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers at Tigers Stadium. On the mound for the Orioles today is Dave Rozema, whose record is 4-13 with a 5.11 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers is David Cone, whose record is 12-5 with a 3.68 ERA. Okay, we have made it to the final series of the season and of the entirety of the baseball sim that we've been playing since the 1980 season. We're going to face the Orioles here at home, and we're facing our old buddy Dave Rozema today, who we beat pretty handedly. I think we knocked him out in the third or fourth inning of the previous time we've played him. So, I mean, this is going to be one of those games where I think we're going to score runs early. And then hopefully that'll be good enough for us to keep our winning streak alive. We've won 11 in a row. We won every game on the road here. And now we have a chance to maybe sweep the Orioles, who have fallen on hard times. One of the things I love about Baseball Mogul is that for some reason they always punish the Baltimore Orioles. We'll take a look at them here. Actually, their finances. Every time you start a new sim series with Baseball Mogul, the Orioles, for some reason, always start out in the red with their overall cash. Now, they've got $1.28 million in cash now, but in order for them to get to where they are now on, lower in the standings, with a 13 games below 500 record, they had to basically sell off every good player that they've had. And whether it's been in this sim series with the Tigers or in our Seattle Pilots sim series, they have to, get rid of all of their good players. And I don't know why it is the game just starts them out in such a hard spot, but they do. And it's fun because now that we've played a full 6 seasons, they've started to even their way out. They've got some cash now. They can make some free agent signings. They can re-sign some players, but their pitching staff is just completely tore up, and they're playing like third-tier level players in the lineup every day. So we'll see that here momentarily. Now, we are giving away some prizes. You have today and tomorrow only to get in on the giveaway that will take place during the 7th inning stretch of game 162, which is coming up in a couple of more days. Let's take a look here at the duck race. We got one more new contestant. Since yesterday, Jason Vermont Sports Guy is now in on the duck race. We'll run down the contestants really quick. We got Thomas D., James K., Julio L., John M., Freddie C., Lying Dog, Don T., Al Bunch, Metabug, newcomer, and Charismatic Dad. And then, as I mentioned, Jason Vermont Sports Guy getting in just in time. We will run the duck race in the 7th inning of game 162. If you want to get in on the duck race, just be a subscriber and let me know in the comments below that you want in, and we will get you added. We did create a separate video yesterday where I showed all the prizes that we're giving away. If you didn't see it, I will add it at the end of this video. So feel free to stick around to the end, and you can click on it's only a 3-minute video of the prizes. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Whoa, my headset is super loud. Okay, there we go. David Cone on the mound today. All the bullpen is good to go. Tom Glavine is rested, so we got him back instead of Sherman Corbett. So everyone is available. That's good news. David Cone making his last start of the year. Dave Rozema is, of course, a soft-tossing righty. So we have all of our good guys in there today. We still have 4 Tigers listed as tired in the lineup, but we're going to play it out at this point. Hopefully no one gets injured. Let's take a look at this very sad Orioles lineup. Batting leadoff in left field is Alan Bannister. Batting second in right field is Bob Pate. Batting third and DHing is Hubie Brooks. Batting cleanup at first base is Jim TRABER. Batting fifth at third base is John Castino. Batting sixth and catching is Bert Heffernan. Batting seventh at shortstop is Bill SPIERS. Batting eighth at second base is Jose Lind. And batting ninth in center field is Rick Manning. Coney making his 26th start. He's 12-5 with a 3.68 ERA, 135 strikeouts, in 156 and 2/3 innings. So we need 5 1/3 innings today from him just to get him to qualify for the ERA title. His opponent's batting average is 245. He's got 2 complete games and a shutout. In fact, I believe he's coming off a complete game. We'll double check that. His fastball topping out at 96 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 42.7%. This fastball is rated an 89 and a slider rated an 81. Overall rated an 81, the 22-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of the 87 season. And yes, he did have a complete game against Oakland, giving up 2 runs with 6 hits and 3 walks, getting his 12th win of the season. All right, we'll take a look here at our defense. Pretty solid everywhere you look. We haven't been committing too many errors here in the last 2 weeks of the season. We do have Berryhill behind home plate today. Okay, here we go. Game 160 underway with Alan Bannister leading off versus Coney, and Cone walks him. 9 pitch at bat, and Bannister's on first. Not a good sign, I would say, as Bob Pate steps in. And Bannister was going. Berryhill throws him out. Bannister, 12 for 18 this year. I mean, you can see he's always pretty good for double-digit stolen bases, even at age 34. Most of these players you may have noticed that are in the lineup for the Orioles are below league average. Here's Bob Pate with a 1-0 count. And Pate strikes out. 2 down. Here's Hubie Brooks. On any other team, he'd be in AAA, but here he's the DH. Brooks with a fly ball to center field, and there's out number 3. So good job by Cone working out of that jam. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Tigers lineup for today. Batting leadoff at shortstop is LARKIN. Batting second at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting third and catching is Damon Berryhill. Batting cleanup and DHing is Terry Kennedy. Batting fifth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. Batting sixth in right field is Kevin Bass. Batting seventh in right field is Jim EISENREICH. Batting eighth at first base is Rusty Tillman. And batting ninth in center field is Willie Wilson. Sorry, I lost concentration there for a minute. I had the Pittsburgh Steelers game on right now, and they showed a train going into Pittsburgh. And I once took a train to Pittsburgh during Monday Night Football, and it just kind of triggered that in my brain. I lost concentration there. Okay, Dave Rozema, good old Rosie. You see what he did for the Tigers? Not much better for the Orioles. He, pardon me, folks. He's 2-9 with a 5.04 ERA, more walks than strikeouts. Only 21 strikeouts in 91 innings since coming to the Orioles. Opponents are batting .281 against him, about the same as where they were with us. But he's got 3 complete games, including a shutout. Imagine that. His fastball has improved to an 88, and his ground ball percentage is still pretty high at 55%. The only pitch that's any good is a sinker, rated an 82. Overall rated an 81. The 29-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the year. Remember, he was cut by Detroit and signed by Baltimore, and his rating is an 81. That's amazing. He's actually improved since we cut him, which is weird. And yet he has not won a game since the beginning of the month of September. So he's 0 for 4. And he did throw a complete game against Minnesota, in which he took the loss. Okay, we'll take a look here at the defense for Baltimore. Left field is a real problem with Bannister, who's really a DH or a second baseman. Right field, also not great with Bob Pate. Second base below league average with Jose Lind, who was actually a pretty good defender in his time. The corners are great with TRABER and CASTINO, Gold Glover at third. Behind home plate is Heffernan, who sounds like he should be from like a Paul Blart movie. Okay, here we go. Barry Larkin leading it off against Rosie. Ground ball to short. You can expect a lot of ground balls. One down. Whitaker, a grounder to third. And Damon Berryhill, a 2-0 count. Ground ball to short. No surprises. We go to the top of the second. Here's the only good player on the Orioles, Jim TRABER. He is among the league leaders in a lot of categories. 32 home runs, and gets to the top 10. TRABER with a line drive to Pags. One out. Good to see John Castino in there at third. He's been an everyday player. This year he lost his job mostly because of him, but still good defensively. 1-0 count. Ground ball to Lou. Whitaker making the play. Bert Heffernan. They've traded all their catchers away. Remember, they traded Ray Smith to Seattle, who played one game for Seattle and got injured for the year. Heffernan came in, and he is now the second walk of the ball game for Cone. Next up is the shortstop, Bill SPIERS. You see the lack of home runs in their lineup. The Orioles have the second lowest home run total of the year. SPIERS with an infield single. Now it's first and second with 2 out. Jose Lind, 3 home runs this year. I don't think there's any shot at him hitting a home run. Fly ball to left. And there's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. TK leading it off. Kennedy still 2 RBI short of 100. Base hit to right. He does lead the team in runs scored, even with a 63 speed. That's the first hit for the Tigers. Pags lines it to first, and Kennedy does get back in time. Big hit, Bass is up. No longer a contact hitter. I would normally hit and run here. Ground ball almost gets through, leaned, and it's a double play to end the inning. Again, what's the deal with the pitcher covering first base? That makes no sense. We go to the top of the third, and Rick Manning will lead off. Batting .270, 3 home runs. Manning flying out to right center. Keep the leadoff guy in the dugout, which is nice. There's a strikeout of Bob Pate. Actually, both strikeouts have been of Bob Pate, if I recall correctly. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Bannister that struck out. My bad. Bob Pate popping it up on the infield. And a 1-2-3 inning for Cone. We go to the bottom of the third. Okay, this is time to break through against Rozema. EISENREICH is a strikeout victim. Come on. It's ridiculous. TILLMAN with a ground ball to third. What was the outing we had against him? I've already forgotten. There it is. 2 2/3, 7 runs, only 1 was earned. That's a baseball mogul game if I've ever seen one before. 8 hits, a couple of walks, no strikeouts. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-1 count to Wilson, and there's a base hit. Well, you know we're going to go no matter what. Heffernan has a very, very good arm, but everything Rosie throws is off speed. So we'll, whoa, 67%, eh? Let's give it a try. Wilson going on the first pitch, right on the middle, and he does steal second base. That's 35 stolen bases and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a row successfully. Okay, runner in scoring position for Barry Larkin. Go 1 count. And a ground ball to center. No score as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Hubie Brooks leading off. Brooks with a ground ball to first. 1 out. Here's the only tough out. TRABER strikes out. Good job by Cone. And actually, John Castino batting .331. And he can't get an everyday job on this team. And he strikes out. Okay. We need another 4 outs from Coney, and he can at least finish the season qualified for the ERA title. Whitaker, base hit into center field. Do we want to go for 2? We do not. We'll let Berryhill swing away. We got to get through sooner or later here, right? Oh, not here. Damn it, second double play. That is the magic of Dave Rozema. Oh, wow. That's embarrassing. Come on. Top of the 5th. Here's Paul Blart, Malcop. Ground ball to third. 1 out. Billy Spiers, full count. He was right on that one. That's the second hit of the game. He's got both of the hits. He had the infield single and that single. I can't imagine he'll be running. We'll pull third base in. I don't think Jose Lean will bunt. Nope. Right at him, though. Good call on my part. Double A. Oh. We get the lead runner Spiers at second. Well, leave it up to Rick Manning to get a rally going. Nope. Little comebacker to Coney, and that will do it. Okay, good job by Cone. He's got us through 5. Mikey Pags is up. Line drive. Right at the first baseman. We just cannot break through. Only 39 pitches from Rozema. Bass trying to go up the middle. Spiers covering ground, making the play. And Jimmy Eyes. There we go, base hit into right. We're definitely not going to steal with EISENREICH. And Tillman floats it out to right field. Through 5, no score. I'm probably going to jinx the Tigers right here, but they have not given up a run in 14 innings. Ah, poop. Bannister with a base hit into center. Runner on first. And a what? Yeah, okay. Fine. Just give it to him. Let's just get it over with. Pate with a ground ball up the middle. Bannister advances. We'll pull the infield in. That gets Coney to qualify for the ERA title. But we might be seeing that ERA go up right now. 2 wild pitches and he scores. Great job, baseball mogul. Oh, that's worse. I would have rather have had him hit a 2-run home run. And now he can't get anybody out. He got to the 162 innings, and now the game is completely given up on him. And the mall cop pops it up. All right. That was total bullshit. We get through the top half of the sixth, and the Orioles are ahead 2-0. Willie Wilson, another ground ball, as you might expect. Larkin with a grounder, up the middle for a base hit. Time to do the hit and run. It's not like he's going to strike him out. Oh. Oh, Larkin with a cheap stolen base. His 8th of the season. By the way, I want to know how many wild pitches Cone has thrown. It's on my mind. I got to look right now. 7. And he just threw 2 in 1 inning. Great job, baseball mogul. Okay, let's see if we can drive in the run, at least get on the board. 1-2 count. No, but that will get Larkin to third. And it will leave it up to Berryhill to drive that run in, and a balk. God bless it. This game sucks so hard. I mean, I should be happy that we're on an 11-game winning streak, but this game will find a way to F you over every single time. A wild pitch and a run scored, and a balk and a run scored. I would just take those out of the game. So stupid. At least there will not be a shutout. Now, has Coney completely lost it? That is the question. Yep. Well, Coney's season is over. And we will bring in Jeff Montgomery. We're playing to win this game. Montgomery coming in. Wow, he has not got a victory this year. That's weird, right? I want to say the record is like, for however many games a pitcher has pitched in without getting a win, is like somewhere around the 70s. All right, here we go. Leaned, popping it up on the infield. Somebody's going to call for it, right? Looked like it was Pags. 1 out. Rick Manning up. Popping it up also to Pags. And we are back to Alan Bannister. We're going to guard the lines. And Bannister strikes out. Excellent job by Montgomery this year. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's TK. Leading off, down a run. 2-0 count. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Solo shot. Oppo taco. Oppo boppo. Whatever you want to say there. Float in. Game is tied at 2. And now Montgomery could get the win. Here's Mikey Pags. Base hit to right field. It's rally time. Get your rally monkeys out. I mean, not that exactly, but you know what I mean. Get your terrible towels out, not your rally monkey. And Kevin Bass will give us that victory after all. 2-run shot. Oppo boppo. Big hit Bass. Yada yada. 20 home runs for Kevin Bass. Who would have thought that? This guy's a 4th outfielder at best. He's got career highs and everything. And I don't see a reason not to play him next year as a starter. Same with Jimmy Ice. There's a base hit to left field. Kind of whoop ass opening right now. Nobody out. Here's Rusty Tillman. I failed to mention yesterday against the White Sox, as there's a 3rd double play today. Then we had Rusty versus Rusty action in that game. We had Rusty Coots and Rusty Tillman. Willie Wilson gets hit. You know he's stealing because we are padding stats. Okay, come on. There we go. Willie on the run, right on the middle, and he does steal another base. 12 in a row for Willie Wilson, 36 on the season. He is in the top 10 in stolen bases after pretty much disappearing for the whole middle part of the season. And a ground ball to short. That will do it. We go to the 8th inning. Time to go fishing. Todd Fisher coming in. Putting together a whale of a season. Fisher. Whale. You get it. 1-2 count. Page striking out. Hubie. Ground ball to Larkin. And Jim TRABER. This is a tough out. I think we're going to take him out and bring in Tom Gorman. What is he doing splits-wise? 218 versus lefties. That's the best we have to offer, actually, which is pretty good. But I am not completely trusting of Gorman in his lefty-lefty situation. Infield single. Now we're going to bring in Coral. Awesome. Great job. Baseball Mogul is a good game. Actually, we're going to bring in Schatzader to face Paul Blart, Mall Cop. First pitch swinging. Well, the game's about to be tied. Nothing we can do about it, but let it happen. There's a pop-up. That might get us out of it. Bottom of the 8th. Dave Rozema still in there. What's he trying to prove? Whitaker with the ground out. Berryhill. Base hit. That's his first hit of the game. Every Tiger but Tillman with a hit today. Terry Kennedy, I forgot to mention that RBI got him one closer. Should have been a double play there. And why not bring in a lefty with 2 outs in the 8th inning? That means that we definitely are going to win the ball game as Pegs rounds out. What a great season from Kennedy. 99 RBI for a guy with a 74 rating. Defensively, B-Lark coming out for Doug. And Dave Smith coming into the ball game looking for his 34th save of the year. Trying to get that E4. Got a couple sad sacks coming up. Smith striking out leaned. Rick Manning 0 for 3. Oh, good old walk strikeout poo-poo platter from Baseball Mogul. And he gets picked up. I'm happy about that, but it's that's the ball. Tigers win 4-3, 12 in a row. Handshakes, butt slaps, lobbies. All right. Now, it could be possible that Boston is going to win the division today. Yes, they do. It's the Red Sox. Winning the division, that is kind of a shock. I mean, it's been New York almost the entirety of the second half up until about 2 weeks ago or so when Boston caught New York and has managed to hang in there with good hitting, better power, better speed, and, not too bad pitching. When they're healthy, when the pitchers stay healthy, That's a good team. And they're going to face the White Sox in the ALCS. The National League, the Cubbies have reached 100 wins, and Los Angeles has 102. Cubs are going to win over 100 games and still not have home field advantage. That's crazy. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Royals edge the Indians. Jones in control. Good job for showing up. Well, welcome to the party, Mike Jones, game 160. Brewers scoreless as Allard throws a shutout. What is this? Like, let's give some front page news to Schlubs. Red Sox are the champs of the American League East. And Detroit puts together 12 straight wins. Special thanks to wild pitches and balks and getting picked off and double plays. Great job, baseball mogul. Transactions, finally, somebody goes down. Mike Young suffering a debilitating Charlie horse. That's going to keep him out a day. Solid season for him. Let's go ahead and pull up that box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Get in on the giveaway. You've only got today and tomorrow, and that's it. We've got 11 contestants. Should be fun. 4 great prizes. Dave Rozema does his best to stick around to suffer the loss. He did give up 10 hits and 2 walks. That's really not great. And his ERA did go down. Jeff Schneider came in, wrapped it up. And Jeff Montgomery gets the win. It's funny, I pointed that out, and then it happened. You know why? Because the baseball mogul is predictable with the emphasis on Dick. Dave Smith gets his 34th save. His ERA is finally under 4. Dave Cohen does qualify for the ERA title. He might actually be in the top 10 with that ERA. And we had home runs from Kennedy and Bass, which is great. Shout out for Kennedy getting his 99th RBI. He's only got to get 1 more in 2 more games. You know he's going to start those games. Player of the game, I don't know. I guess we'll give it to Kevin Bass because he had 2 RBI. Did he have the game-winning RBI? He did. He had 14 of them this year, in fact. Okay, that'll do it. We'll come back tomorrow. Hey, guess what? We're going to give away some prizes in just 2 days. So tomorrow will be the last day to get in on it. Be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments. We'll add you to the list. Until then, everyone, have a great day.